Okay, so I do not know why I always like to start my speech with okay, so it's a bad habit, isn't it? It's annoying sometimes. Alright, there's a little update. This week or this past week I took a break from crocheting because you gotta preserve my wrist, and after watching some videos on crocheting, especially baskets, my hands, I just felt like that itch to crochet. Like I can't move on without crocheting. I guess that's why a lot of women get addicted to it. It's people say it's therapeutic. It's a progress. I think basically it's a tangible progress that you can see, feel, and be very proud of yourself. It's like you're very satisfied. I spent say 1 hour making something, and I created something out of yarn, I wouldn't say nothing, but from strings. I created something that can be used practically or looks cute or it's adorable, people would like it. So I got a request from a friend to make a basket with handles, and I was thinking I could do a prototype first. And I made something. It's still in progress. I combined the blue variegated, am I pronouncing this right?
Variegated
Yarn. The blue variegated yarn with black yarn, and so it looks like this. Pretty cool, huh? I think it looks cool. It looks a bit more cobalt bright Benedict blue on screen, but in real life it's more toned down. I think it's more matte, if that's the correct word to use. Yeah, but even on screen it looks nice. Yeah, this is a prototype, and I did not do, like, when I go around the circles when I did my increase, I did not do the slip stitch, chain one, and then do again, because I saw one YouTuber, I forgot her name, she has a lot of followers on YouTube. She did a variegated yarn project, basically used up all her variegated yarn, try to use up her variegated yarn to make a gigantic basket. Like, she used 3 strands and a 10mm hook. It was a giant basket. It was a total of, I counted the weight, like she said, so she had to use 3 of each variegated yarn, and that's 300 times 300 plus 300 plus 300, so the basket is almost 1 kg. Pretty heavy, so you can imagine how big the basket must be, right? And so she did not do the like 1 round increase, slip stitch, and then chain, and then go 1 round. She just continued. Like, when she reached the end, just continued the increase and continue, and because it was so thick for her, you could actually see like the beginning, and then you can go to meet the beginning.
In the beginning, in the beginning,
in the end, and then keep increasing. But because I only used 2 strands, and this is not so thick either, I could not tell from beginning and end, and so I went with my instincts. And in Malaysia we have a term for that. It's the term which means that you are being led by your ancestors on how to do something, agak. So I agak my way around, and I think it's pretty alright. I have no idea how many stitches, like, don't ask me to count. I have no idea. I just went in my heart and agak my way around. Yeah, it looks kind of centered, I think, but you can't really tell because once again an organic shape. Yeah, so I've already used up one ball of black yarn, and I will actually I used up a quite amount of a lighter blue variegated yarn, and now this is the second ball of blues, and I'm gonna attach, where's my, I'm gonna, no, it's right here. I'm gonna attach, do the magic knot thing with the black yarn. I have more black yarn, and then continue up. And I'm not sure how big I wanted this to be, like maybe a little bit more like this, not too tall, and then the handle. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, the magic knot that I learned from the Secret Yarnery. Okay, so old strand, new strand, new strand, go over the top, and then tie a knot. Tie as tight as possible. Okay, old strand over new strand, do the same thing. Okay, and then pull in. Cut. Then you have one strand. I finished this basket some time ago. I forgot to videotape. My gosh, which century are you in, Joanna? Forgot to record. So, yeah, I finished. and I decided, because I ran out of the yarn, I decided to use this pink one. Oh, this envelope is part of the pack, so it fits all my mom's medication and supplements. Yes, this is all the supplements she has to eat every day, and some. Pretty sturdy too. It's nighttime. As you can see, the lights are all on. And I am crocheting a new basket. Standing up because I've been sitting all day in the office. And guess what? My mother-in-law crochets. And she said that when she crochets, she doesn't get a wrist problem like I do. So she showed me how she crocheted, and apparently she holds it really close like this, and she does what, you know, she does it real fast too, so it takes some getting used to. But for me, whenever I start near, I end up getting, like, holding it further and further. So I don't know if it helps, and I always like get it loose, like, see, I don't catch everything that I need to catch. Hook onto, yeah. One whole round first while standing, because I don't want to sit down so much. Don't get tangled. This is a smaller basket because I intend to finish using that red flamey yarn that I've left over. I'm gonna make like a streak of red spike stitch across. Yeah. You guys can see this properly. By the way, I just got my second jab of Pfizer. Supposed to get it sometime in August, but had to cancel it because we all got COVID. But it's naturally, we already have a very robust immunity towards COVID because we were already infected, but because of the stupid policy that does not take into consideration people like us, which are many of us in the country that have already been infected with COVID and have robust immunity to COVID because of that. Those who survived and recovered well. No policy for us, because and it's like, you know, we still have to get the second jab, and actually because we have natural immunity, the side effects were not that side effects are not that bad compared to those who have not gotten COVID. So for me personally, I just had a sore jab site that's it. Nothing else. I was a bit lethargic. I could feel in my body the battle that was raging on. Okay, I've done with one round. So let's see. Okay. There's one thing about this. I don't know what I did wrong again. I don't know what I did wrong. But it's wobbly. The base is wobbly, so it looks like I really don't know what I did wrong. But I like the middle. Like, look at this. So cool, right? Like, it's so symmetrical. At least I got that right. But I have no idea why it's so wobbly. It's not flat. It's not flat. Okay, maybe I should, after this round, I should start with the spike stitch, maybe 2 or 3 rounds. Yeah. Well, more crochet updates. I only have enough yarn to do 1 round of spike stitch from this. And the balance, I hope I can do a slip stitch round right at the top. So now I am going to continue maybe 3 more rounds and then stitch, finish it off with this, whatever that's left of this. And I hope I have enough. I hope, because if it's not enough, it's gonna be a real bummer. Let's go.